Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Stop. Why on earth is the most popular app in the world on the verge of being banned? We'll take a look at all of the insane allegations made against TikTok in this video. TikTok's roots. You're probably already familiar with this amazingly fun app, but do you know where it came from? To figure out why the app is on the verge of getting banned, let's explore why it was so popular in the first place. The world's most popular app all started with a completely different app called Vine. Vine was a video-sharing social media platform that was almost identical to TikTok of today, only without all the cool new features. Vine allowed users to create super short video clips and share them with friends and followers, and it was an awesome platform for memes and lots of other content. Vines first started back in 2013, and even though it laid the groundwork for new apps, it never got anywhere close to the crazy popularity of TikTok. Vine was purchased by Twitter, but after just 3 years, the app was essentially closed down, and uploads were halted in late 2016, which was right around the time that TikTok was first released in China. TikTok went relatively unknown for a while, but in just another 3 years, TikTok skyrocketed in popularity and is now home to 800 million active users. While Vine appealed to second-wave internet users like millennials, TikTok appealed to a much broader audience. On top of reaching more users, current phone technology is light years ahead of what was possible back in 2013 to 2016 when Vine was popular. There are so many new features that empower the average user, allowing people to make entertaining content quickly and easily with TikTok. The app has cutting-edge video editing tools, social media integration and cooperative content, artificial intelligence integration, and all in all, it's the perfect platform for making memes. So, why does the US government want to ban our favorite app to get our floss on? Well, it all started with another Chinese tech company, Huawei. The Huawei bans. Huawei is a giant telecommunications company and phone manufacturer based in China. Despite having almost no presence in the United States before it was banned, and even after its ban, Huawei smartphones are the second best-selling phones in the world, and their sales account for roughly 16% of the global telecom market. So what did Huawei do to make the whole world turn against them? Well, in 2018, the company's chief financial officer, Meng Wanzhou, was detained in Canada on behalf of a request by the US Justice Department. Meng isn't just a high-ranking official in Huawei. She's also the daughter of the company's CEO and founder, Reng Zhengfei. Meng is facing extradition to the US over allegations that she violated US sanctions by doing business with Iran. Then, after that, details emerged that Huawei freely gave information on user data to the Chinese government. That's when Huawei phones were banned from use by US companies and government officials. But that's not all. Huawei phones were shown to be equipped with backdoors that allow Chinese officials to access phones whenever they want, to record calls, read texts, record user inputs, and more. This has led to serious allegations of international espionage spearheaded by China. In the aftermath, Japan also banned Huawei phones from government personnel. Telecom companies in the UK pulled Huawei phones from 4G networks and banned them from future deployment on 5G networks. And just last year in 2019, Trump upped the ante and effectively banned Huawei phones from all US communication networks. So what does all this craziness have to do with TikTok? Well, there are a number of issues the app has faced during its short lifespan, but the biggest concern is almost identical, if not worse than the issues that Huawei faced. Frightening details about TikTok. Last year in 2019, the American Peterson Institute for International Economics directly compared TikTok to Huawei in an investigation, found that the app posed a very real national security threat to the United States and other democratic countries. In the wake of these findings, the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States and even the Director of National Intelligence began to investigate the app. Afterwards, bills were introduced banning TikTok from being downloaded on government-issued devices, and the app was banned by the US Navy and US Army as well. Then the Transport Security Administration, or TSA, began banning TikTok, and then the Australian military followed suit with their own bans. Beyond these chilling investigations, other groups around the world have drummed up concerns about TikTok for a number of other reasons. Some groups state that the app's incredibly addictive, ultra-short video format could potentially harm the attention span of users and lead to addiction problems. Other countries like India, Indonesia, and Bangladesh have levied moral concerns against TikTok's content, claiming that the app encourages obscene, vulgar, and immoral behavior. Journalists have also voiced concerns over the prevalence of cyberbullying on the app, but these are concerns that have been flying around since the dawn of digital media. People used to think the Beatles were satanic and that Grand Theft Auto was contributing to violent crime. But unlike these overhyped knee-jerk reactions from the past, there are very real privacy concerns that came to light earlier this year regarding TikTok. A full ban similar to Huawei is still in the horizons, but why? What did these reports really say? Well, it's no secret that TikTok collects user privacy data. Basically, all apps and online services collect data in some way or another, but with TikTok, it's on a completely different level. Usually, the information stored is simply to make life easier for users, and user privacy data is only shared with the user's consent. However, the state of California issued a class action lawsuit alleging that the information collected by TikTok was also stored on Chinese servers owned by other massive unrelated corporations like Tencent, who are the owners of League of Legends and tons of other services. And TikTok data is also stored on servers owned by the Chinese equivalent of Amazon called Alibaba. The lawsuit claims that TikTok even steals user-made video content without their permission. If all of this wasn't enough to make you blow your mind, this last allegation is crazy enough to make anyone sweat. In the Californian class action lawsuit, plaintiff Misty Hong claims she downloaded TikTok but never made an account. Then she later discovered that TikTok created an account for her, using her information including biometric data like her facial features, fingerprint data, height, and more, and the app even generated a complete summary of her identity, completely on its own, without her consent or knowledge. But you don't have to listen to secondary sources to see where these concerns come from. TikTok's own privacy policy states some pretty crazy stuff. Essentially, if you use TikTok, you consent to the app collecting your IP address, your phone carrier info, your phone's specific device identifiers, like its serial number, your location data, and even your keystroke patterns. That's right, by using TikTok, you are consenting to install a keylogger on your phone. A keylogger is a very basic hacking tool that hackers use to record everything you type, including passwords and other personal info. Now, while those security issues should only be present while using the app, the Californian lawsuit seems to show that TikTok collects data even when it's not in use. Plus, if your TikTok password is the same for multiple accounts, that could be really bad. Now you might be thinking, okay, well I'll just use a different password for TikTok and I'll be sure to never type any personal info into the app and we're good. After all, they're just storing it for my safety, right? Not quite. See, the Chinese internet security law says that all Chinese-based companies must share any information with the government when requested. So it's not a matter of if your information will be shared with the Chinese government, it's a matter of when. It might even happen on a daily basis. There's no real way to know. In another crazy twist, the CEO of ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok, claimed that TikTok isn't even allowed to be used in China, so the app only collects data from users in other countries. You might not care that China could essentially access all your personal data by using TikTok. After all, why would they care? But there are lots of practical problems that come with this level of privacy invasion. First and foremost, it violates basic human rights to privacy. Second, while there's no guarantee that the information is shared with the Chinese government, the fact that all this information is stored anywhere poses a huge security threat. Take for instance the numerous high-profile hacking breaches that occurred over the years. Yahoo, Sony, and other huge companies were hacked, exposing hundreds of millions of users' personal data. This has led to real-world problems for those affected, including identity theft, account compromises, spam calls, spam emails, and more. And these companies only stored basic user data, like name, address, and possibly a payment method, not biometric data and exact user location. The fact that TikTok stores all this information makes it a huge target for hackers and thieves who want to steal information and sell it to the highest bidder. What's next for TikTok? Just this month, in July of 2020, the US Secretary of State announced that the US government was considering a full ban of TikTok across the US. Opponents of the ban say that it threatens free speech and sets a bad precedent for banning other apps. But here's the thing. Is TikTok really just an app for memes and showing off your ice-cold bubble tea? Or is it actually a spy tool hiding in plain sight? Thanks for watching this latest Tech Stop video. If you enjoyed it, let us know with a like and comment below if you want more videos like this one. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more awesome content.